This video is to go over how to use the ListMarketer software to create your own email template from scratch. Now, if you haven't designed email in the past, you may want to start with an existing template on the server to give you a feel for what good email design looks like. For today, however, we're going to start with a completely blank WYSIWYG editor page. We are here on our Campaigns Templates page, and we're going to start by selecting Create New. The first thing we need to do is give this a title. We can leave the description blank or add a little note to ourselves. For today, I'm just going to leave it blank, and I'm going to hit Save. Now, Save only applies to the title in the description, and you must hit Save to update those two. Everything we do down here in the WYSIWYG editor will be automatically saved. The first thing we're going to do is drag one of these elements down to our What You See is What You Get editor. I'm going to start with a full width element. Most commonly, this is used to apply a background that will wrap across the entire screen. You can see over here on the right side panel, I have options, so I'll just change this background color, and we're going to make this a light red for today. We can always come back and edit this later. Once I have my color selection, I'll hit OK. Now I'm going to drag another element, in this case a title, on top of this element. To edit any text element, including the title and text box, simply double-click. From here you can paste text in or type. I have some text already copied out, and now that I am in the editor, you can see this additional panel has popped up that I can use to edit and format my text. I'll just change the formatting a little. I'll keep the font, maybe adjust the size, and change the text color. Now I'm ready to add an additional element. I'm going to go ahead and drag another full width element down, and you can see that as you drag it, it highlights in red where you're going to put it. In this case, it'll pop right below our existing element, and this time I'm going to leave this white. The next thing I'm going to add is an image. If you haven't already, you'll need to first upload any images under Settings, Images. You can now use them in your template, which we've already done today. Now I can pull my image down. To jump to my image gallery where I have all my uploaded images, I can either double-click on this camera or click Jump to Gallery over from the right side panel. This will open all images hosted on the server. I'm going to scroll through until I find the one I want and hit OK to add it. Now below my image, I'm going to add some text, and again, I just pulled that text box down and I can double-click to edit. I'm going to copy out what I want to say and paste that in here. I can always come back and edit the formatting later, once I've added some additional features. The next thing I'm going to add is a box. A box is a great way to build or layer elements. We'll start with the box, and within that, we're going to add a column. Now you can see over on the right-hand panel that you can add additional columns, delete any columns you don't need, and you can force the software to actually make those even by hitting this equalized column. We'll just leave 2 columns for now. On the left side, we're going to add another image, and in the right side, we're going to add another box. We now have a box within a column within a box, and you can see up at the top, it shows you your chain of command here as well. Within this box, again, we're going to layer a column. Up top, we'll put some text, and below that text, we're going to put a button, which we haven't used yet. Now, a button is a way to give kind of a visually appealing link. You can see over on the right side, you'll specify where you want the link to go. We'll just put listmarketer.com for now. You can also change the alignment of the button, give it a little bit of padding up here, and even change the color of the button. We'll go back with our red that we've already used. Again, we just double-click in the button to edit the text. Now, I really like this main box I have that contains my columns. You can see that if you want to get this outer box selected that has the red dotted lines, you can really click anywhere and just sort of work your way back on top until you get to your box. Because I like the layout of this box and I think I might want to use it again, I'm going to go over where it says Favorite Element Manager on the right side panel and give this a name. I'm going to call this New Feature Highlight because I'm going to highlight a new feature here. Go ahead and hit Save, And now, if I want to add a second feature right below, I can use this Complex button. I'll go ahead and drag my complex element down, and this will pop up all my existing complex elements. I find the one I just created, New Feature Highlight. Here's a little preview, and I go ahead and click Insert Selected. And now I have duplicated this. Another great way to do it is to select the element and select the Duplicate button up top. If you decide you don't like it, you can always hit the Undo button or even the Delete button. So now that I just have two, I'm ready to start editing again. From here, it's just a matter of building additional elements and formatting what's existing already on the server. You can see up at the top, it will tell you when the template was last saved. Now, they should save about every 1 second with changes, but I'd always give myself maybe 5 extra seconds before I navigate away from this page, just to make sure things are saving. If I do navigate back to my Campaigns Templates page, we can see that Template from Scratch is right on top, and I can go ahead and select Edit to continue to work on this template. Here's my template, just like I left it, and I'm ready to continue working on it. Thanks for watching.